y'all, imdont. Support, like, sharing, support. You see my last vlog of this man lying on me, getting me arrested. I've been going through that for a while now, right? I'm gonna tell you why people hate me so much. Now, our history in America, we was enslaved, right? Forced to work. This is facts. This all documented facts, right? Some people never stood up for nothing. So when a man stand up for shit, people that submit and got down, they don't like me. It's like it make you look like, okay, all this shit is ran by white supremacy. These are documented facts. We was enslaved. The same people who enslaved us wrote the laws and rules, not the slaves. So the slaves is kidnapped victims. These are chained up people forced to work. That's a kidnapped human. The slave masters are kidnappers. The slaves didn't write the laws and rules. The kidnappers wrote the laws and rules and built the jails and systems. So that makes no sense. That's backwards. You invented crime to make a system to benefit off the crime. So if you study other countries, like let's study Hitler and the Jews. Hitler tried to wipe out the Jews. He had something called the Nazis. The Jews didn't submit and get down with the Nazis. They did their own thing. So if a Jew got down with a Nazi and now he's a part of the Nazis, the Jews that stood up for themselves, he looks at them different. So this is you get a lot of hate when you stand up for yourself. This is just what it is. All these people submitted and got down. Nobody stood up and said, yo, this is wrong. They said, we're going to be a part of this. So they got down. If you were part of law enforcement, you submitted. You didn't stand up for shit. We got done wrong. Black people, our history, if you black, our ancestors was raped. Men was hung from trees. Family members sold. Our last names was erased from us. We wasn't allowed to learn. We didn't get paid reparations. They never said sorry. Never got an apology. And you got down and submitted. They laugh at you. That makes you like a bitch. I'm a bitch. All this shit happened to me. I didn't stand up and fight. I didn't fight for, now let's look at their race. They have a system. They conquer people, colonize them. We took over, built some shit. And if you want to eat, you have to get down with us. You submitted. They didn't submit. They conquered, took over some shit. So they laugh at people that you come in and submit and getting down with us. You submitted. You a bitch. You are going to be treated like a bitch. This is real. This is called conquering war. This is how they think. They got off the boat and colonize and conquer humans. So when a human don't stand up for itself and submit, I'm surrendering. When they go to war, it's documented all over. You got to go study the History Channel. I used to watch this as a child. They put up flags, which means you surrender. So you either going to battle or surrender. That's like, in ghetto slang terms, get on or lay down. These men got down. Nobody's standing up fighting for yo, this is wrong. You submitted. That makes you a bitch. So when a man stands up for himself, they don't like you. All these niggas submitted. They work for law enforcement. They got to eat. They're part of this shit. Nobody was strong enough to say, I'm going to stand up for this shit. I need rights. We need treaties, our own land. They cooperated, got down as a part of that. So that's like a Jew getting down with the Nazis. And Jews understand this because their history wasn't erased from them, right? It was never a time when a Jew couldn't read and learn. Where they was put in concentration camps, but they still was getting knowledge. So Jews respect me. I see the Jews on steering all the time. Their kids come out running, playing when I'm around because they know I'm not with that shit. I'm protecting kids. We not playing none of that. They can proudly be who they are when I'm around. I represent God. So they understand this. They know what a bitch is. They don't get down with the Nazis. Like, you got down with the people that tried to take y'all, wipe y'all out. You are a sucker. So these people don't like me. This is why. Understand this. So when a woman looking at this man, then a woman looking at me, she like, hold on. You kiss ass. You getting paid by the people who enslaved us, used to rape our family members. You are a bitch. He is not a bitch. So that makes a man very mad. So now here comes confusion. I want to confuse women. I don't want her to see you, hear you. I gotta look a certain way. You gotta put up with all this when you pretending. Being fake is a hard job. Pretending, that takes a lot of energy. Just keep it real. I don't pretend. You work with the Lord, you don't have to pretend. A lot of men got a higher job. So we stand up for shit, right? Now, what suck ass niggas is submitting and getting down? I'm not getting down. Sorry, man. And I stand alone proudly. I don't want to be around suck ass niggas. We was colonized, forced to work. These are facts. We couldn't say no. So now that we're so-called free, this ain't even free, but they say we free. I would like to express my freedom, and I tell people no. I don't want to do that. If I'm free, right? I don't have to. It was a time when we couldn't say no. Let me express my freedom. No, I'm not doing it. I got freedom of speech. Kiss my ass. Get all type of, excuse me, I'm a human, and I'm expressing my freedom. But a lot of people submitted. Nobody stood up and built their own, got their own for y'all. And women understand this. So it just is what it is. Be a man. Stand up for some shit. Go build for your peoples, man. That's how I'm on it. You know what I'm saying? So I get a lot of hate from people, man. Now, what these people did when they got off the boat, these are documented facts. None of these colonizers got off the boat and shook hands and did good business. Every single one of these humans tricked people to get their land, manipulated them, lied. Everything was a lie. Enslaved humans conquered. They teach you this in history class in elementary school. It was war. They took over. That's how they got everything they got. Not one person got off and said, yo, let's do trade 50-50. We'll split this evenly, fair business. Everything was lying, manipulation, colonizing, tricking you. Then we built a system to benefit off of it. So that human being can never speak honesty. You will never get an honest conversation out of these people. All they're going to do is trick you, lie, manipulate. That's all they know how to do. If I be honest, what I'm going to tell you, we stole the land from the Native Americans. We enslaved humans. We invented crime. Nobody never hung us from trees. Nobody never raped our children and was selling our children. So we don't need protection. These police ain't here to protect us because nobody's bothering us. We are the criminals. They can't tell you the truth. So I got to make up some bullshit all day long. Now remember, the way they got their land and everything they ever have is through manipulation, lying, stealing. This ain't no secret. It's documented everywhere. If you speak to an honest honky, they'll tell you. For some reason, they so ashamed of their past. When you talk about it, they feel like, I don't know. This is history and facts. And they'll say, yes, that is the honest truth. If you never got nothing being honest, we didn't make a 50-50 deal. Okay, you take this part, I'm going to take this part. It's going to be even. We're going to share. Every single thing I ever got was through lying, manipulation, tricking you. I told people Jesus Christ is white. We whitewashed everything. We made something called sand. We tricked, we brainwashed humans into worshiping white us, and we lied about everything. Christopher Columbus didn't discover America. Everything was a lie. So after generation of lies, all they know how to do is lie, manipulate, trick you. I don't know how to be honest. So let's try being honest for once. What can I say honestly? We enslaved black people, yes. They built this. We never paid them reparations. We tricked the Native Americans out their land. This is how we got this. This is how this wealth was built. They can't tell you that. So they have to lie about everything, come up with reasons of this or that, and make excuses and that. Let's be honest about our history. What did we do? We was enslaved, yes. We built America. We did all the work for these people. I'm proud of my history of where we come from. That made us strong. We wasn't allowed to read and learn. We had to figure out how to speak in any Ebonics. That's where hip hop come from. We got our own slang, talk. All this, we got to strategize, think, figure out how to make meals from scraps. Some people still eating chitlins. They used to feed us pig intestines. Give them the shit out the pigs. We couldn't eat nothing, and they made glamorous meals out of that and wonders out of the crumbs they gave us. So we are very skilled in strategizing, planning, all type. We have great skills in things. Now, what's on the other side of that coin? If I have maids, butlers, people doing all the work for me, that's gonna make me lazy. I sat on my ass all day. This is the slave master. I didn't have to do nothing. The slaves cooked, cleaned, everything. The ladies used to breastfeed the white babies. One titty was for the white slave kids. One titty was for her kids. It was a law. You cannot use both. One got to be for their kids and one got to be for them. So the black ladies used to breastfeed their children. We took care of them. We did everything. We had no choice. And not no 9 to 5 all day, every day. So that makes you strong. The slaves did all the work. We built America. That made them weak. Generations of generations of generations of being teaspoon fed, lying, telling you people that ain't do shit is great, and the people that's really great ain't shit, so they tricked you into being a weak sucker. Think about that. If I sat on my ass all day long, I got maids, butlers, I ain't got to do no work, and then the people is lying to me, telling me these people is great that never did shit. Oh, these people, yeah, the Christopher Columbus discovered America, but he really robbed people, tricked them, took his shit. You like, wow, this is a great human, man. He buying this shit. He built this shit for us. That's a lie. Now you get older, you like, hold on. I'm a weak-ass human because I never did shit, was teaspoon-fed. I never had to lift a finger for nothing. I'm weak as shit, and I was lied to. Y'all gotta come to reality now. This racist shit made black people super strong. Slavery, super intelligent. You couldn't read. So learning is like, man, it made certain black people very, very, very strong, very, very, very intelligent. You got to do all the work. Other side of the coin, lazy. The white slave master, it made them super, super, super lazy, super, super, super weak. I never had to do shit. I don't know how to strategize. I don't know how to come up with shit. I can't. Nothing, nigga. I'm just used to somebody coming to do all the work for me. That makes you lazy. So it's pros and cons to it. I'm strong as shit and I'm highly intelligent. Don't come around me playing that in no way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? So being that I'm not an ass kissing punk or a sellout, I never got down with shit, nigga. I'm not getting down with the fuck out of here, nigga. Niggas, I know who I am. So let me break down the science behind this. We had a dominant gene. We black. When you have sex with the baby comes out black. We have melanin in us, the dominant gene, right? These ignorant white people back in the day seen that and said, "Oh, we don't want to turn into niggers," so they started tripping. It was no science back then. They didn't have DNA to show you. This is the way God intended it, so you can be stronger. White women know this. They're intelligent. Some white women search for black people so their kids can have melanin in them. That blocks you from skin cancer, all type of shit. You're strong. White people couldn't even do the work in the fields because the sun will make them sick. We have the dominant gene. We're made to lead. This is genetics. You know what I'm saying? So they can't even sit in the sun as long as us. We stronger than them. That's why we dominate in every sport. You see tennis, the two sisters, Serena Williams and her sister, basketball, golf, whatever, Tiger Woods. We have the dominant gene, so whatever we do, we dominate in. You got to understand this, right? Okay. So, being that we have the dominant gene, we are the only race out here with the dominant gene. That makes us special. We like aliens to other races. They don't have the dominant gene. So, they have to run around and compete for number 2 all day long. Some races don't care. Some races take it serious. We want to be number 2. They even tricked us and tried to make us number 2 to try to be number 1. But this is real. We don't have to compete with them. So I don't look at the white man as my competition. I'm born number 1. I got the dominant gene. So I already beat you when I was born. It's no competition. You're not my competition. Our competition will have to be like aliens, some extraterrestrial shit or something like that. It's no other race but black that has the dominant gene. We was the first people walking the planet Earth. Everything comes from black. Every shade of color, all that shit come from black. Black is the root. That's why they say the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Black is the root. You got to understand that. But they made the most dark is everything comes from that. They tried to make it the worst, and they tried to make what's the worst. So I know You got to understand this thing, but it's reverse psychology. So check it. We already born winners. So if you were born winner, if you come out and competing with a white man, something wrong with you. You don't know your worth. I'm a king. I was born on the throne, a king. I'm about to go be a peasant and let this white man trick me in. I don't give a fuck what he doing. Get out my way, white man. I'm already born a winner, a king. I'm not a peasant, petty shit. I'm not competing with you, playing with you. God, we're made to rule and lead. That's what we made to do. We made to rule the land, lead. We was colonized and never got to show our full potential. We was back in the day in Egypt. You see the pyramids and shit. That's when we was. You seen our potential. We was flourishing. We got colonized by people that's not. That genes ain't even strong as us. They're number 2. We're number 1. They tricked us, colonized us, and tried to keep us under them so they can have the strength of us. You know, that's like. I'm gonna use a crazy term, but that's like kidnapping. I got Jesus and I done took his history. He don't know he Jesus, but I want Jesus to be under me so I can have Jesus powers. He don't know he Jesus, so Jesus gonna build me everything he's supposed to build for himself for me, because he don't know who he is, and I'm gonna pay him crumbs and try to. That's what this Kyle Mason shit is about. You know what I'm saying? Tricked you out of not knowing who you is, but that's why you wasn't allowed to read. You gotta ask yourself, why would a human being don't want us to read? Why is you blocking knowledge? That's a question you gotta ask. What the fuck? It's a reason somebody don't want you to read, so you don't understand shit and know what's yours. Treaties and all that shit. Like, yo, a lot of this shit, and the thing about the slaves being chained up and the slave masters building the jails, it don't make sense, right? You invented crime. We chained up. Who is the jails for? You? Because who the cop gonna arrest? Your boss, the person who hired you. You not protecting the slaves. You ain't free the slaves. So maybe we did build all this shit. They colonized us and fucking rewrote shit. That's why we wasn't allowed to read. It's a reason. So that's deep. You got to think. Why didn't they want us to read? They go back and falsify records and shit. Shit, man, all this shit just don't make sense. I be looking at some people like, are you weaker than me? How am I working for you? You're not even as strong as me, smart as me. All over I see this. There's always some weak, frail person coming to tell how is you built some shit. I'm stronger and smarter than you, but y'all colonized humans. That's a fact. We know that. We wasn't allowed to read. Something is missing out here. Y'all don't read, and it's documented everywhere. They was taking shit out of history so we won't know what's ours to control us, nigga. This is a fact. You gotta go find them missing pages of history, yo. Because that's real. That makes no sense. I'm the nigga who invented crime and enslaved humans, right? Why am I gonna build jails in the system? Maybe we built that shit and then they colonized us and just you know what I'm saying? That's why they wasn't allowed to read and learn. But we get on that later. We're gonna study that later. Right now, we're just gonna get into the basics of this shit. I stand up for what's right. There is no history of black people enslaving white people. We never did shit to these people. Our history is something to be proud of. We built America. They don't have a history to be proud of. So they got to run around lying all day. You go ask them, what you proud of? You proud of raping children? Hanging men from trees? That's what you proud of? Enslaving humans? What do you have to be proud of? You got to really ask them that. What they going to say? We lied? You can't. Christopher Columbus discovered America. We proud of that. That's a lie. So tell me what you proud of. I'm proud that we built America. I'm proud we helped these white people. We did that. Even though we was forced, we are the reason you have what you have. We never did wrong to these humans, son. And that's something to be proud of. So, being that I'm a stand-up black American, I never got down with these. I never traded on my peoples. Traitors hate me. You a traitor, yo. You sold your peoples out, man. Nah, they erased our last name. Left us with nothing. Poverty. You know how hard it is for a human to go against that system? What you think I'm about to be out here starving? So they sell out niggas, man. Fuck you talking about? I can have a Bentley, a mansion. I'm a black nigga from the ghetto. Never had nothing. Family never had nothing. We never got reparations. You throw opportunity in black niggas' faces. They take, man, what? Niggas is selling niggas out for $5,000. I seen it growing up as a kid. You weak ass niggas like, yo, for a big booty bitch, I'll sell you out, nigga. I'll sell you out for it. Man, these niggas is sad, but once again, make logic sense of this now. When you was enslaved, gave nothing, you don't even know who you are. They took our last name from us. You can't even find your roots and type shit. Um, the internet just came in the 2000s. That was just some new shit. DNA and all that, finding out your ancestors, who you. It was no way to. So if your last name is gone, you split up from your family, put in poverty with nothing. Somebody come and say, "Yo, I got this for you," and this is how they control us. So law enforcement is a big thing in that. Come on over here, and then they split you up from your family. It's called divide and conquer. They make you hate your. It's called. They taught us self-hate. So they teach these people to hate themselves, hate their own family. They be sitting there arguing with your family. White people, their history is nothing but tricking you. So they gonna trick you into not loving yourself, arguing with your family, end up taking some shit you supposed to have, and then being in front room eating and having fun, laughing with their family. It's like, yo, you tricking humans. Pay attention to this, y'all. They trick you. Go around them. It's law enforcement. This is at the top of the list. They're gonna trick you into not loving yourself. You're gonna end up arguing with your family, going through it. Other side of the coin, the same people that's teaching you this, when you watch them and their family, they in the house, dinner at night, at the table. Family is very important, but they tricked you. You not living how they living. Go watch them and their family. It's nothing how you sitting there arguing with your family somewhere and got tricked out of something you supposed to have. This is what it's all. This is how, from the time them people got off the boat, they trick people into arguing with each other. Now they arguing with their family. They take their shit, they land and shit. They gonna keep arguing with each other, worrying about them, while we enjoying y'all shit, having a beautiful time with our family. And that's what's going on in 2026. You see people that's dealing, anybody that's attached to law enforcement, I guarantee, go study the black family. Guarantee you, they have issues. Unless you just a straight, like a Samuel L. Jackson type nigga from the Django. They love him. If you just like, fuck these niggas, just a straight up sellout, that nigga, you just one of them. They not. But anybody that think they regular and just like, okay, I'm just a normal, they having issues at home. This is intentionally done. And I'm not in people's homes, so it's no way I should know this information. They're definitely having problems with their family. But if you study back to who they connected to, who been along, who damn near hired, connected to them, they don't have them issues with their family. It's made for you to do that. This ain't no coincidence that it ain't just one person. This is in every city, every place that's connected to law enforcement. And if they all spoke to each other, they'd say, damn, how's we all is intentionally done. When I got off this boat, I'm a colonizer. I tricked these people. This is how I got the land and took over. That same formula is the way they kept going every decade, everything. It never changed. This is the formula. This is how we got off the boat, tricked you, got your shit, got you under us. We run this shit now. That same formula been going on and on. It's still going on. It's gonna go on tomorrow. It'll go on 10 years from now if we don't stand up and I want more minds. We not tripping about. We going to build our own, but that's the formula. Nobody never got off the boat and did good business. It's all manipulation, lying, scheming, scamming, tricking you. So, what's going on today? I don't be around them. I feel sorry for y'all that do. How can you be around somebody and expect for them to be honest, fair? They don't know what that is. What did they do ever honest and fair? Nothing. None of them niggas got off the boat and said, yo, you know what, man? Damn, it's wrong. All the other 100 colonizers that's taking over, they wrong. You know what? I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go ahead and just split this land with y'all. We ain't gonna take all your shit. We gonna let y'all know every single one of them lying, manipulated, tricked you, got your shit. Now they in position. You under them. Same formula is running. No, the shit ain't changed. The system ain't. They didn't fix the laws and none of that shit. It's still going on. What's their history? Tell the truth. We took the land from the Native Americans. We enslaved black people. They can't do that. So they got to make up some shit and bullshit all day. How the fuck am I going to be honest? And how dumb can a human being be? They don't understand. But once again, when you take somebody's last name and history, you can tell them anything, nigga. And that's what's going on today. They can't be honest with you, nigga. What the fuck they going to tell you? Think about that. I have nothing to be honest about, son. Everything is bullshit, lying, manipulating. Every fucking thing on every level. If I'm being honest, what am I gonna say? So you gotta understand that. Now me, I stand up for what's right as a man. I can't get down with somebody who raped my ancestors, fucking put us in poverty, took my last name. The reason why kids out here fighting and gang banging, they go and put trick people all day long, make you fight your people that's loved ones, go against y'all, wipe each other out, we take over. You a sick ass human, instigating. That's all they do. Once again, I never got off the boat and shook people's hands. I never gave people hugs. I never looked out for them. All I ever did was trick them, took their land. This is all I know. What is being honest and fair? What is that? They don't know what that is. I know how that might sound crazy to y'all, but this is real. If I never ever did nothing honest all my life, I was lied to. Some they told them Christopher Columbus discovered America. This happened. Jesus is white. Everything is a lie. I don't know how to be honest. I never obtained nothing fair. Think this is real, y'all. They didn't strike oil, find platinum, and got their shit. I tricked everybody. So if I never got nothing honest, honest don't get me shit. If I be honest with you, you're gonna look at me as a colonizer. If I go around, you gotta put yourself in these human shoes and erase your history and attach their history to you. Now think how you would be thinking. I was never enslaved. Nobody never did nothing to me. I'm a colonizer. No, we don't have no history of people bothering us, nothing. We did all the wrong. We got all this wealth from doing wrong. We never got wealth from doing right. We didn't get off and trade and say, hey, let's be honest, and that's how we got rich. An honest, hard way of work. No, we tricked people and got rich. So if I'm honest, that don't get me nowhere. I never obtained no wealth from being honest. If I be honest and tell you the truth, that's going to put me in a negative. Being lying keeps me up. You got to make logic sense out of this. Why you will always be lied to and bullshit when you dealing with a system that was built off of this. If I be honest with you and tell you the truth, I'm going to lose money. Because you're going to say, damn, we colonized humans. We stole land. You might be able to come back and get this land if I tell you the truth. So I have to lie. And when I lie, I benefit off of the lie. I get money. This is how we obtain everything we have. It's hard for you to comprehend that because you're not in them shoes. No history of nobody doing nothing to us. Nobody never enslaved us. We enslaved humans. We built a system to benefit off of that also. We don't need protection because nobody never was bothering us. We the ones doing all the wrong. But then we got these people running around shaking down people that we did the wrong to and taught the ignorance. We didn't give them no money in reparations so we can keep benefiting off of their ignorance. We don't want to help y'all because the more wrong y'all do, the more we get paid. We invented this shit for y'all to do wrong. Now, can you be honest with me? What am I going to be honest about? If I tell you the truth, I'm going to lose money. You're going to look at me wrong. But if I lie to you, it benefits us because this is how the system was built. What is a human going to do? Tell you the truth, lose money, and have you looking at him as a piece of shit? Or is he going to lie to you, benefit off of it, and continue on with his job getting paid from the bullshit he spits out? No human is going to sit there and say, you know what, let me tell you the honest truth, lose money, have you looking at me like a piece of shit, might lose my job and walk off. No. So you are shaped to be a liar. You are shaped to be corrupt. You programmed, wired to be a piece of shit. That's how this shit was built. Now, if the people that got off them boats and did honest business, hey man, you know what, let's split this. Let's do fair. These kids in this generation after generation would have learned honest business. Yo, you know what? This is how we do things. We don't wipe people out, steal land, trick and cannot. Every generation after generation learned from the colonizers. Nobody stopped and said, wait, this is wrong. No, it just continued on until today's time. So, let's go to a different country. Let's go to Hitler and the Jews. Can you imagine if Hitler's regime was still going on? Continued on. It's 2026. Everybody that came after Hitler would have learned what Hitler was teaching. and you have 2006, 2026 Nazis, nigga. Nowadays, that system was never taken down. You got to change the laws. The same people enslaved, the shit is still up and running. It's like the Nazis. You think the Jews going to the Nazis to get help, nigga? You think the fucking Nazis gonna help the Jews, nigga? We tried to wipe you motherfuckers out, nigga. Hitler killed 8 million, over 8 million Jews, nigga. That's a low number. Like, yo, my man, you know how many people that is? At the same time, they was enslaving humans. Motherfuckers was, before that, way before that. People was dying in the ocean, colonizing. It was wiping out, taking over shit. Go study shit. Like, yo, it was a group of people, like. And I gotta look back at Hitler like, man, what was he tripping about? They caught, because the way he was going was like, I don't know, it's something deeper than just some food shit. I'm like, I don't know, I'm confused, man. Because I'm like, yo, hold on, somebody colonized the whole world. People got off of boats taking over people. And I'm like, man, was Hitler tripping on the people that was colonizing people, or was he? I don't know. I gotta go back and do some more research, man, because I know a lot of people was going on off of boats tripping on people. We going everywhere, colonizing, taking over shit. That'll make a man flip like Hitler. Like, hold on, man, y'all niggas just wiping out everybody. You know what? But that makes sense right there. But I'm like, hold on, ain't no like, yo, where do that hate come from, man? But Hitler was on drugs, man. You gotta watch him. You know, all them niggas was doped up on all type of shit, speed. You know what I'm saying? That's not a man in his right mind. But the only logic sense I can make out of that is like, hold on. I know before Hitler, they was getting off of boats and hopping on land, taking over everybody's shit. And then this nigga came in like the 40s or something. It was like man, hold on, man. Y'all got to pay. Where my shit? I don't know, but we get into that later, son. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Jews. Shout out to the Jews. I love the Jews. Hitler was a sick-minded person. You know, one Jew is too much harm. One human is too much harm. But that was going on in the world. People was colonizing people, putting them in concentration camps. Control issues, man. We never did shit to nobody. We just innocent, pure humans was here. So, you know what I mean? You got to understand this. And hell nah, I ain't getting down. What type of shit is that? Rest in peace to Rosa Parks. Long live Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. You suck ass, weak ass niggas can't even come around me. Niggas in the industry. All these niggas is weak sellouts. Like, I ain't here to knock niggas talk about you, but we fighting for what's right, yo. They can't give me a mansion and say I'm good. $100 million and a mansion and a Rolls Royce. And I'm shitting on, nigga, we need airports, bus stations. We want Dubai. We want a Dubai in New York, a Dubai in the Midwest, a Dubai in LA. Then I go and chill and be like, all right, you honkies want to go fishing or party, whatever. We cool now. Shit, I ain't go work for one. We got our own shit. It's all good. Nigga, I have no problem. It's equal. Until then, that's like being a bitch, son. You didn't pay me. We didn't get paid. We didn't get an apology. We going through all these problems intentionally because of y'all. And now I'm supposed to come work for you, nigga, and let's take orders for you. I'm not a bitch. A lot of niggas submit. I'm sorry, man. I'm strong as they come, son. But I don't expect you to be as strong as me. You don't got blind grandparents. You ain't go through the shit I've been through. But don't come playing with me, nigga. In no way, shape, form, or fashion. So niggas be mad, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, each his own. That's just what it is, yo. And them white motherfuckers be laughing at you, nigga. Can you imagine? Let's put yourself in their shoes. We did all this shit, then a honky come work. You a sucker, nigga. And black niggas be running around calling white people soft. Look at this punk. You be like, pardon me. Excuse you, the real bitch, nigga. We done raped your ancestors, took all your shit, took your last name, nigga. You work for us. And growing up as kids, we used to see, well, look at this fucking punk. Get out the way. Pardon me, excuse me. Pardon me, I don't know. Them the real gangsters, nigga. It ain't a nigga on death row worse than a slave master. I hung niggas. I raped children. Took your shit. I even took your last name. I never seen a nigga on film in a movie, a made up character worse than a slave master. It ain't a nigga ain't a gangster they made. Al Capone looked like the Pope compared to the slave master, son. I robbed you niggas. I took all your shit. But not only did I take your shit, I'm taking you too. It's not a movie they got out where a nigga is this ill. Y'all need, and wait till I start directing. I'm gonna make a movie. I'm gonna call this shit America, nigga. the scariest shit you ever seen. And guess what? It's a true story. You ain't gotta fabricate, put a false in there, nothing in it lying, nigga. Motherfucker, ain't a gangster on death row. Al Capone look like Barney to the slave master, nigga. Who was this fucking made up Barney, nigga? For real, son. I robbed you niggas, right? Give me all your shit, nigga. But fuck that. I want you too, nigga. You taking me too? What type of shit? Get your... Now you gotta come and build what I'm looking. I want you to build some shit for me. You got all my shit. Now I gotta come build some shit. Yes. Then I'm gonna whip you and make you build my shit. Slave, I'm tired. I want to go to bed, master. I didn't kidnap your monkey ass to go to sleep. Go work for my buddy. He'll pay you. You bring me back the money, and I'll let you go to bed. That's rent. God damn, that's a cold man right there, nigga. Hold on, son. Time out. Let me rewind it, because I know they done erased your history and took your learning abilities away from you. I kidnapped you. First, I robbed you for everything you had. They took all of everything. Okay, cool. That ain't enough. Hell no. I want you to build what I'm looking at. Where we going? Damn. Took your ass to. Okay, cool. Some of us was already here. We got to go through the same system. Colonize us. Get to work, nigga. Okay. Now we built some shit. Master, I'm tired. You can't go to bed for free. I'm tired, Master. I want to go to bed. I built your shit. I've been working all day. I didn't kidnap your black ass to go to bed, nigga. If you want to go to bed, it's a lot of shit out here to do. Too much shit. Go find something, nigga. You gonna work, boy. And that's how it is today. If you ain't working, they be so mad. You ain't working. They didn't kidnap niggas and do all this work for you to be sitting around. You can't even sit outside for free. They give you something called a lottery ticket. Because they kidnapped your ass to work, nigga. They colonized and did all this shit for you to bring them money. Support white supremacy. Master, I'm tired. I just built everything for you. Can I go to bed? Hell nah. You can't even sleep for free. Go work for him. Somebody needs something done. And I can't watch your ass all day, so now they got something called clocking in and all that. Make sure you get your hours in, nigga. But you work for him, he's gonna pay you. And when you done working, you bring me the money, I'm gonna allow you to go to bed. So you working to go to sleep, nigga. You conditioned to think it's okay. Now the extra money you get from your paycheck, you can't fuck up the white man business. I don't want you coming to work smelling like shit, nigga, fucking my money up, nigga. And when you gotta see me, you gotta be smelling good. I don't want to smell that shit. So we get enough money to wash your ass through the month, buy some clothes, wash some clothes, and eat, because you need energy to work. You think you buying an outfit or got some play money, nigga. You getting pimped all the way around the board, son. You are the problem. Without you even have these problems, son. That ain't the way God intended it, nigga. Yo, you colonized humans, son. Think about this. I robbed you. Now I'm taking you with me. Go work, nigga, and build some shit for me. I'm tired, master. I want to go to bed. No, you can't go to bed for free. You got to pay rent, nigga, so you got to work all month. If you don't have that rent on the first, let's see how that shit work out for you if you going to bed, nigga. Your ass going to be on the curb, and guess what? That ain't free. You going to get a ticket because they didn't kidnap you to come to sit on. You can't even sit on the curb for free. Ain't that some shit? You kids, so imagine motherfuckers I was in Africa. You know how big Africa is, nigga? We had blocks. We had, our home probably was a whole street. Africa is big. This is the colonizer way of living. These little cubic squares and acres. You're on your little square. Fight got us crammed up. That's it. We don't live like that. We probably had a whole street was your crib. Look at Bootsy. That's roots, nigga. He know his roots. That's that bloodline. That's how we originally was, nigga. Land. A whole street is out. Africa is very, very, very big. We not living in little ass squares, cubics, whatever these. This is a European way of living. We chilling on a beach. It's beautiful. They got beautiful water, beaches, diamonds, everything is in there. The fucking fish right there. It's beautiful. Here come this man. You sitting on the beach. Hey, how you doing, man? We shared the riches with Christopher Columbus. And he robbed us. How the fuck these niggas got all this gold and shit? When got his homies that came back and took everything. So we on a beach chilling, big old land. We got our home, our street, our homes is a whole street. This colonizer come kidnap and take all your shit. Got you in America in a little ass square. You like, damn, I want to go to sleep, man. You can't even go to bed for free. Go work for him. I'll let your ass go to bed in some little ass square. Man, you working to go to sleep, nigga. Ain't that some shit? So you go slave all motherfucking month to take your ass to bed, nigga. You gotta work to go to sleep. and pay the motherfuckers who robbed you. Man, ain't nobody on the planet colder than that nigga. Man, that's a cold nigga. He walk around walking the dog with some tight ass pants on. Some of them niggas be acting gay just to blend it in. Anything to make me look like the colonizer, nigga. I'm gonna make y'all niggas look like the savages. Then I'm gonna put shit on the news and TV to pump images of y'all as the wild ones. So when you walk past a nigga door, we gonna lock our doors. Oh shit, here come these thugs. We the thugs? You kidnap motherfuckers, hung men from trees, rape kids. We never did that shit to y'all. Why is y'all locking the doors when we walking past? You need to be locking the door on the honky when I'm crossing the street, nigga. These damn thugs, nigga. For that's real. They psychologically fucked humans up to where black niggas walking, they lock your door, click. We never enslaved y'all. We never raped y'all children, hung men from trees. We ain't the problem. Y'all did that to us. But made you think that you the problem. Like, damn, don't do shit. Let's not try to scare these white folks. We ain't never did shit to these white folks. They need to be sitting around talking about, let's not try to scare these black folks. We did hang them back, and it's called reverse psychology. How can I make you care about me? Yeah, man. But hey, man, I can't be around these weak ass niggas. You a weak ass sucker, son. I'll sell out your man for some ass. For some cash, any of that type of shit. I stand alone. I don't want no fame. We ain't fame driven. We don't care about bitches. Can't no money move me, no pussy, none of that. And it'll go back to the way I was raised. I was the man as a youth. Corners given to me, my pops. So none of this shit mean nothing to me. I had real fame young. God put me through that for a reason. I met real gangsters young. So a lot of these niggas is clowns to me that y'all think is something. God showed me what real gangsters is, stand-up men. Niggas ain't about clout, fame, chasing, none of that. So when I get to this stage in my life, I would know what a clown is, what a real nigga is. I met real niggas young, 13, early, son. So I know what being official is. Corner is given to me. I had real street fame, son. It's not the internet wasn't even popping yet. It wasn't really out. So it's a difference. When you get to this stage, this shit means nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So we don't care about fame. We don't care about clout. Ain't no ass kissing. These niggas is weak, son. They can't. Some niggas is like, man, we programmed to submit out here. But when you was colonized, the slave master put a lot of time, billions and trillions of dollars, propaganda, the media, to do this to you. To change the textbooks, told you Jesus Christ was white. Invented somebody called Santa Claus. Psychologically, Christmas come, children, you gonna get the gift you wanted all year. You've been praying for this gift every year. This is bigger than your birthday. And who gonna give it to you? Some fat white man gonna come down the chimney and hand you the gift. When you wake up in the morning, I love this fat white man. All year I've been praying for this gift, and I got it. Psychologically, you wake up to the next day, that next month, you probably take a bullet for a fat white. Kids don't know this. Man, I love fat white men, man. And a black nigga that really got you the gift, get the fuck out. You ain't shit. Psychologically, it make you. You don't understand this type of shit though. But you got to know this. Jesus Christ was white. So I pray to somebody that's not even psychologically messed you up. So it put a lot of time in it. So standing up for some shit is deep, but I do. They mentally messed us up. Took your last name. Couldn't read. Deep, son. But you gotta understand this. And the truth is a hard pill to swallow. A lot of them don't even understand they being racist. It's so normal. Like, what? Yes, this is called racism. That's racist, that's that. Like, this shit is real deep. It's normal to them. How is it normal? In the Constitution, they said we was 3/5 human. So, what do that mean? You're not a human. You're like an animal. You don't treat a dog the same way you do a human being. So if I can condition your mind to look at this black person as an animal, you won't be upset when we treating them like a dog, beating them, making them eat off the floor. It's gonna be normal. You like, oh, that's. And when you see a dog eating out of a bowl, you don't be like, man, what the fuck is a dog? They treating that dog like shit. You like, oh, dog's supposed to eat out of a bowl. Put the dog in the outside on a chain, and he's supposed to be there. So I gotta condition your mind to look at these black people as dogs, and we beating the shit out of them, abusing them. It's like that's how they supposed to treat them. That's regular. You never feel sympathy for a dog chained up in the outside. It's no way you walk past a house and be like, damn, look at that dog chained up. Oh, that's so sad. You like, that's where he's supposed to be. There's no emotion attached to you walking past seeing a dog in the yard. If I can trick you into looking at black people like that, it's no emotions attached. We whipping their ass, doing them wrong. These 3/5 humans, these people ain't fucking humans. So when you see them eating on the floor out of bowl, chained up, this is normal. And you be like, oh. So when I compare shit, and that shit work too. So when I compare shit, I use white people now. I say, yo, if I'm a white kid, this and it's real because they conditioned us to not love ourselves and love other people more. So never explain some shit and be like, yeah, black, no. Explain it like, yo, so I'm a white kid walking down the street and this happened. They gonna say, oh, no, that's wrong. Because they programmed you not to give a fuck about us, nigga, and that's real. And we don't even care about ourselves. That's why it's so easy for a black person to go do something to somebody that look just like him. You program not to love yourself. Put in the ghetto with nothing, poverty. Now it's 100 kids coming outside with nothing. Took the man out the home, single family home. Women can't raise men, so we outside, poverty, no male guidance. Man, not knowing who you are, nothing but destruction. But we'll get into that later. You know what I'm saying? It's just deep, son. But the key to this and what you gotta understand, we never did no wrong to these people. There's no history of us enslaving humans. There's no history of us selling children and forcing children to work for us. We never did nothing but took care of people and built this shit. So for us to be getting oppressed, this, that, man, that's uncivilized. It's no way to live, man. So how we on it? We need reparations, and we gonna go build on our land, son. We need treaties and our rules because we don't believe in that lying, manipulating, colonizing, tricking people, corruption. We not a part of that, and I don't want to be a part of that. We got our own way of doing things. We holy humans. We the original humans. We was just colonized, and we got the dominant gene. So once we in our full potential and can build, you'll see amazing things. Nobody has the dominant gene. Nobody can outdo black people. There's no race on the planet Earth can do the things we can do, and it shows in sports all over. We have the dominant gene. We dominate. So that goes in building, creating, everything. So when we build, we just never was in position to build. You're gonna see amazing shit like the pyramids back in the day. They still can't figure it out. It's just gonna be 2026 type pyramid shit that they're going to be scratching their head 1,000 years from. That's what, when black people is in position, you're going to see amazing things. We got a dominant gene. They know this. They want to control us because they don't have a dominant gene and try to milk our power for them to make them stronger. Let us lead and rule like it's supposed to be, and y'all benefit off it because America is going to blossom and bloom. It's going to be everybody going to be, this motherfucker's going to be, I give you my leg to get in America. When we ruling and building, we got I'm just going to use this as 3 Dubais up and running. You're going to see shit for all periods since I've been born. We never was in position. We was always like oppressed, colonized. You never seen us be able to flourish and build. So you never got to see our full potential, how we really can build an amazing shit. We got the dominant gene, son. So once we in that position, you're going to see some shit you can't even imagine, fathom. And everybody across the globe is going to be trying to be over here with us. Please let me be over there with them. And it's going to be so much opportunity and shit for everybody around. It's just America going to be the shit, the way it's supposed to be. But hey, man, you got these fucking number 2s in the way. Excuse me, let us rule and lead. You're not stronger than me. This is a scientific fact. You're not my competition. Why is you trying to control me, son? Let us bloom and blossom. You got weak men. They don't have the dominant gene that's trying to control you. They're not as strong as you. You can see this looking at them. Look at your balls, nigga. You a weak ass. Wait, you're not smarter than me, yo. But they colonized us, erased your history, took your and controlled you. That's why we slowing and we really supposed to be flourishing. And black people was ruling like it's supposed to be. We probably be on different planets and shit right now. We got number twos in the way. You are the number two. You don't have the dominant gene. You colonize number one and trying to control him. Let number one lead and rule the way God intended it to be so we can flourish. This is why we behind in so much shit. Because number two is trying to control shit and number one is sitting back with all the answers and what shit to get us blossoming. Number two, like, you know how corny and stupid this is? This is like a nigga that can't play ball. He owned the team. He a spoiled ass kid. Now you got Steph Curry on the court. You got Steph Curry, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all the starting five. But you got a kid that owned the team. Nobody gets the ball but him. He can't even dunk. He just sitting there. I want everybody in the stadium to see me bouncing the ball. They done lost the game. Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan. Ain't nobody get the ball because the number two was sitting there like, I want everybody to look at me. So you ain't see no highlights. You ain't see Steph Curry shoot from the half court shot. That's equivalent to what's going on in society. Black people got the dominant gene. We number one. We dominate. That's equivalent to Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, a great basketball player. You don't have the dominant gene. You're not as great as this person. But you want to be in the league with the ball in your hand. So we all watching this motherfucker that can't dunk, can't shoot, just sitting there. We just like, oh, so we ain't making progress. We sitting there, Now he got to go back and ask Steph Curry, yo, how did you make that shot? And he trying to use him to look, yo, you wasting time. Get the fuck out the way. Learn. We gonna get the championship and you learn. You might have to record it, study the tapes, run side by side with a nigga. But don't get in a nigga way, let them be on the bench. You can't even score or dunk. And we sitting there watching your born ass with the ball. This is the equivalent to what's going on in the world. Now, let's go look at another team. Tokyo is dunking on niggas. Dubai, they got Michael Jordan. They ain't got no spoiled ass kid with the ball in their hand. So we getting dunked. Other teams is flourishing. China, because ain't nobody see. You know why? China ain't sitting there when a great inventor come. China don't sit and say, yo, let's lock them up. Let's lie and get them fired. They support their great inventors. In our country, the dominant kings, they oppress us. Lie on them, throw them in jail, get them fired. Let's flatten his tires. Not let them drive so we don't progress. They their worst enemy. All the shit we go, they are their own enemies, son. There's people in Japan that's paying black niggas to come and have babies. We'll give you such and such thousands if you come have babies with our women, because they know we are the original man, son. Black Americans will pay you niggas to come in because they want that royalty over in their country. Our country know we great, but instead of paying us and learning from us, they oppress us. So we can be flourishing, the best country in the world, but we got jealous ass people. This is from when I was a child coming up. Now we about to go build and all this, but the reason why we in these conditions, jealous ass people is in the. Why not let the great people flourish and we learn from them? If I was a different race, if I was white, let me just say I'm white, and black people got the dominant gene, I would be sitting there like, let the black motherfuckers rule so we can learn from them. I don't want to cop. We are our own enemy. We waste slowing down. We ain't the only fucking country on the planet. You got China, other people. We are behind because we not letting the number ones flourish. We oppressing them. And every time somebody great come, we try to tear them down because we competing. We supposed to be working together. While other countries ain't doing that. There's no Ku Klux Klan in China. So when great motherfuckers flourish in China, they support them. And they country learns strength and intelligence from the greats. Our country, when it's great motherfuckers, they oppress them, hide them, lie on them. And let's go fucking puff up a punk that ain't never did shit, that wears stockings, named Christopher Columbus, and say he's great. So I've been following a fucking fruit cup all my life thinking he's something, and this nigga ain't shit. They got on stockings and a purse. That's why we behind, nigga. And the fucking great warriors that was building shit, we told them they ain't nothing. These motherfuckers animals, nigga. Don't pay them no attention. Go look at a fruit cup with some stockings and a purse. And that's why you ain't learned nothing. And it made some weak ass humans. And we over here stronger and intelligent than a motherfucker. Got other countries that know our worth. Come on over here, nigga. We'll pay you. We even give you women and all that. Place to live. Because they know our worth, nigga. Shit. Know who you is, man. Black man, dominant gene. Original man. King, for real. You ain't my motherfucking opponent. I say that proudly. You don't have the dominant gene. Get out of my way, nigga. I'm born stronger, and I ain't saying ignorant like we better than nobody, but science really say that we got a dominant gene, so we is a little better than somebody. If I'm born with melanin, a dominant gene, that's like me being born with wings. You don't got the dominant gene, so you don't have wings. What human being is I got wings, you don't. We a little different, nigga. So I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Know your worth. Don't come playing with me. I'm not with the bullshit. I'm not. We don't have to compete and do the shit you do. You number 2. You out here doing this ignorant shit I guess to keep your race number 2. I'm born number 1. So I don't gotta fucking run around and lie to people, trick them. And all I gotta do is tell the truth and speak and who I really am. You gotta make up shit. Keep that shit away from me. Learn some strength, nigga. Okay, I'm gonna end it on this note. See, back in the day wasn't no DNA and all this shit. Now they got technology. So they was just like, man, I don't want to turn to no nigger. That ain't God intended it to be this way. When you get melanin, you stronger. You can block all type of shit and cancers and shit. So you just evolving into a better human. That's all. Your genes and genetics is gonna be better. We the original man. So the way it's attended is just it's like full circle. It's gonna come back there. And they was sitting back there. It wasn't no science or shit. So they were like, oh no, we don't want to get wiped out. And people still going off that logic today instead of connecting and working together and being stronger and having stronger genetics how it's supposed to be. They still on some caveman shit. Y'all stupid kid you be, nigga. You was supposed to connect with humans to be better and make your genetics stronger. Instead, the ignorance made you block that shit out and you blocked your blessing, nigga. Now go on and fight the sun, dummy. I don't know. That's how God is. He's like, I'm gonna help all these humans. Y'all connect and be better. You're gonna evolve into stronger humans. They said, oh no, they ignorant slaves back in the day. Wasn't no DNA, science. Oh, we're gonna be niggers and I don't want to get wiped out. So, ignorance, man. These people is ignorance. I don't know, man. But proud, black and proud, man. AaronMusic.com. I'll get with y'all later. I gotta go to court tomorrow for buying a sub. I went and brought a sub from a jealous ass clerk. Make no sense. The nigga assaulted me. I got arrested. Black motherfucker built this shit. What type of shit is that, man? Make no goddamn sense, nigga. Nigga pay me my bread, I'm let it go. You got to pay me, son. Point blank period. I don't care. I went to jail, son. You lied to me. And the longer I gotta go to court and wait, the more money it's gonna be. They can give me $100,000. She probably got 24 hours on that. Give me $100,000. Shit. Tuesday come, it's gonna be $1 million. And when I'm done with court, it's gonna be 3. So shit, you got about 24 hours. Give me $100,000. Other than that, I want 1 or 3. Man, assaulted me, son. I brought a sub, was super respectable and polite. Called the police on me, and I could have hit him, and it would have been justified. You hit me, son. I had the right to hit you. I could defend myself. I don't know what's wrong with humans thinking that they could just touch people and disrespect them and violate their space. Like, yo, son, you know when you touch somebody, disrespect them, all type of bad things can happen to you. And people need to know this, so they don't run around thinking it's okay to hit people. Like, yo, you can't just walk around and violate somebody's space, yo. You know you can lose your life behind that, and people should know that. So that'll stop them from saying, yo, I'm not going to do that. Because some people not going to tell you that. Some people just going to react and it's over for you, son. You don't do that shit. What's wrong? You retarded? But that's how humans is, man. These niggas is tripping. But yeah, man. Brought a sub and got arrested, nigga. 2 months later, son. Nigga assaulted me, right? Detective went and seen the video footage and arrested me 2 months later. Illegally pulled my mom over. We didn't violate no traffic stops. I'm in the backseat, Tonawanda police. He pulled me over. Buffalo police had us sitting there, held against our will. Buffalo police come or take me to jail. The traffic stop was illegal. Arrest was illegal. The man lied on a fucking... Everything about this shit is like some... And on top of that, let me tell you my history as a black man. We never enslaved humans, hung men from trees. White people did that. The same people fucking with me. You out your goddamn mind with a T, nigga. Pay my cash, I'm gone. I just stay. I'm not even trying to make it make sense. I'm just getting on, son. Some shit is just ignorant and just so corrupt that ain't nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. Pay me, y'all fix y'all problems. I'm not here to even try to make it make sense. Y'all got a lot of work to do. I feel sorry for you. Everybody got the internet now. Racism only worked when they controlled the narrative. You know how bad and stupid you got to be to racist now, right? In this 2026, when there's internet everywhere, oh my goodness. It's the last thing you want to do is be a racist, trust me. That shit ain't even worth it. The risk ain't worth the reward. Back in the day, it was kind of like, all right, well, shit, we can cover this shit up. We control the news, the narrative. The benefit was like, all right, cool. Bitches ain't even... Not back now, it's like, man, I don't want to be a part of that. Back in the day, shit, it was benefits. It was beneficial. When the risk ain't worth the reward, you got to give it up, son. Being a racist now, you just look like a scum of the earth, nigga. And that's real. Everybody got their internet, so everything you see, say, and do, you can see it. You can't make up lies no more. You can't say Christopher Columbus discovered America. Nothing you gotta just be real. You can't say Jesus was white. They go do the research and see it. So when you be racist, you just look like a liar. There was no way to get information back in the day. You had to go to the library, get books, a magazine, or the news. There was no such thing as social media and all that. And there was no way to see what's going on in different cities. People had maps when they traveled. It was a map they had to pull out. And they had to circle right. And it was lines that would tell you where you're going. No pictures. So they could tell you anything. It's black motherfuckers swinging from trees in Kansas City acting like gorilla, and you'll believe it. It's no way to see it unless somebody take a picture, send you a postcard, and gotta mail it to you. There's no email, so somebody had to snap a picture. Cameras cost about $300-400, nigga, and a picture was about $100 just to snap one shot. Shit was very expensive. You had to have money to. Then they gotta mail a picture to you, nigga. And look, this is what it is. Ain't like doing all that. It was real difficult to get information back in the day. So I control the narrative. Yeah. It's beneficial. Not today, nigga. Today, this is why they took the noses off, wrote shit in the history books. Slave masters went out their way to cover that shit up. They didn't want to be known as racist humans. We don't want people to know we did this shit. We gonna, we gonna travel all over to try to rewrite history. We gonna print up textbooks and put it in schools so we can cover up the shit we did. If they knew it was gonna be internet, everybody gonna see that you a lying piece of shit. They probably like, hell no, this ain't what we doing. They only did it because they tried to lie and act like they ain't do it. You know how dumb you gotta be racist now, nigga, with a camera out here? Like, nigga, the slave masters ain't that stupid. Nigga, we went and tried to cover this shit up so we don't look bad. You niggas being racist on camera? Damn, son. The slave master ain't that stupid, yo. But to each his own, man, you know what I mean? I'm black and proud of my history. Leave me alone, don't come around playing with me. Them days is over. The internet, you know, hey, man, they see, and I'm gonna end it on this note and I'll get with y'all later. they not shifting with the times. They too stuck in their ways. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta realize is the internet is here. Racism don't work no more, son. It's terrible. All that shit is racism is weak shit. You're looking weak as shit when you're racist. I gotta lie to you, trick you, manipulate you. That's weak shit. If I need somebody to do the work for me, I'm weak. I can't do this shit. I gotta lie to you. That's weak shit, nigga. Think about that. I gotta trick you. I gotta tell you the truth. I gotta do all the work. It's gonna be hard for me. But I respect that because it's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not lying. I'm not like tricking my way, scheming my way in. I gotta really do the work. Damn, it's gonna take me some hours. You know what I'm saying? That builds strength in you. This is real. If I got slaves, somebody doing all the work for me, I don't gotta do shit. That makes me weak. I gotta sit and do all the work, build the house myself. I'm strong. And on top of that, now I got skills. I got a trait. I know how to build the house. When I sit back and don't do shit, I don't got no skills. I'm weak. And I didn't learn shit. So on all levels, racism equals weakness. No way around it. If I gotta lie to bitches, I gotta trick you into going with me. I ain't never built shit, but I'ma lie to you. That's weak shit, son. You know what I'm saying? Everything I do is through manipulation and lying. When you gotta really do the work, be honest, that's hard. Like, I can trick you and say some shit that sound good. Yeah, I tricked you. Alright, I lied to you. No, being honest is, you know what I'm saying? Respectable. That's like, I'm gonna take a picture in front of the gym with a buff ass, fake ass shirt on, acting like I got muscle. Idea I've been working out all day. I'm lying. This is weak sucker shit. Now I look buff on there. The nigga that really went in the gym and put in the work, now he go out in front of the gym, take a picture of him, and getting it in all day. Respect it. This was strength. All that lying, manipulating, tricking people is weak sucker shit. I gotta lie to you. Now this where the Lord come in at. We got 10 minutes for my vlogging, so I'll leave it on the Lord. When you have a relationship with the Lord, you don't have to lie to humans. You don't compete. You don't look at somebody like just lying, period. Like, and I'm like, all this is programmed white supremacy, and I give it to you real quick. Like, lying anything. Who you is who you is. I don't have to lie about nothing. If I was gay, I would just say, man, I'm gay. If I'm a police, I'm gonna just say, man, I'm a police officer. This is like the two things people be so. You don't have to lie about shit to nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. When you have a relationship with the Lord, it's no reason to lie, fake. So it really make me mad when a motherfucker be saying I'm pretending or I'm fake or I'm this. I don't have. Who are you? That mean I gotta think you somebody to lie to you. I'm trying to impress you, or I gotta sin for you. Who the fuck is you? You know what I'm saying? So only person I gotta impress is God, the Lord. I work with the Lord. There's nobody higher than the Lord, and I have faith in the Lord. So it'll show that. If you don't have true faith, you look at other people as somebody. Nobody's higher than the Lord. So this is all I gotta look up. All I gotta impress. I don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? You're nobody. So I don't be involved in competing. We don't gotta lie to humans. I don't gotta trick you. I don't gotta none of that type of shit. That all falls under white supremacy control. And it's just, it is what it is, huh? When you lie to a human, you trying to impress that person. All these people program. You gotta run and buy materialistic shit. I gotta have the best of the best. They program me, make you weak. That's why I don't hang with niggas. It just is what it is. I still got traits and ways in me. I'ma still go buy some designer shit, even though knowing is wrong. I still gotta function out here in society with certain humans and make moves and shit. And I still wanna. Some of the program people I gotta communicate with. So I gotta address the road. Like I gotta, you know what I'm saying? But all this shit is program control white supremacy. You buy designer shit, you waste all this money. It's all control. You know what I'm saying? But with the Lord, when you got a relationship with the Lord, you don't compete with humans. You're not in that rat race. None of that shit matters, son. You ain't gotta lie, nothing. My man is the Lord, the biggest plug ever. There's nobody else bigger than the Lord. Nothing bigger than the soul. It's nothing. It's hard to explain, man. It's foolish to try to impress a human. You look like a fool, son. My man created everything: the mountains, the earth, women, you. So whatever you do, that's cool. That's nice. That's talent. But my man created you. You know what I'm saying? That type of thought. Like, how can I impress you? I gotta impress the nigga who created you. Wow, he made you. He made her too, though. And he made some mountains. Nothing you can do is amazing to me. Like, nigga, can you make mountains? Can you make an ocean? Can you make humans? Can you make women? All shape, colors, and sizes? Oh, you amazing. Like, no human. Like, what? A human is like I'm trying to impress a toy or something like that. To me, like, think about this. God created everything, son. Like, man, I'm not trying to impress a human. What? Your mind is programmed. So that's how I look at shit. We all the way at the top. So God all the way at the top. Nothing's over him. I can't look at you. I can't look at nothing but God is at the top. Everything else is under God. So all you can do is come up on our level and be up here with us. Well, you can't get to God level, but you can get right beneath him. Like, so that's where we at. There's no getting up there with him, but that's as high as it gets. It's like there's nothing above that. So I can only look at humans. Come on, uplift you up here, because y'all are functioning down there low with the devil, and everything on the bottom. Everything is amazing to the devil. He on the bottom looking up at everything. We at the top looking down. A bird's eye view. When you looking up, everything look big. Looking on the floor, an ant looking up is like, oh shit. Imagine an ant looking up. Imagine that view. Now imagine, I know the ants they can't see, but I'm just saying how small it is. Now imagine a bird looking down. He can see everything. He like, man, I ain't looking at that shit. An ant can't see past the curve. Nigga like, man, all this shit is amazing. So when you looking on a devil level, you amazed by everything, competing. Wow, this, that. When you on God level, ain't none of that shit amazing, nigga. Look at the world is big, nigga. Look like that, man. Countries over here. Ant view. Everything you looking at it. So you looking up. We looking down, not in a bad way. And when you on the bottom level with the devil, all you can do is pull human beings down to you. When you up with God, all we can do is uplift you. We up here. I can't pull you down because nothing is above us. We all the way at the top. So if I'm trying to pull you down, I got to think you bigger than God. I don't think you bigger than God, so I can't be a hater. This is just logic, automatic. When you have faith in God, you're not competing. I don't look at humans like, oh, I'm hating on you. You have 100 mansions, 100 Rolls Royces. That's good. I'm up with God who created everything. We can see the whole globe at the highest level. You supposed to have 100 mansions. The world is big. You know, it's a whole side of the globe. Ain't nobody even on yet. Like that type of shit. Like, I don't give a fuck what you doing. There's no hating. This is in order for me to hate on you and try to pull you down. A human got to think you above them. You can't pull nothing down that's under you. If you really in your mind think I'm below you, you can't pull me down. You wouldn't try to pull me down in no way, shape, form. So when a human is trying to pull you down, they think you above them in some way. This is just intelligence. Like, so a person don't even, they can show they a hater without even being not being intelligent. Your actions is gonna show you a hater. You can't put nothing down that's below you. So if you think I'm under you, if you serious, like, man, I'm above you, I'm better than you, you ain't shit, you below me. You would in no way, shape, form, or fashion try to pull me down, because it's no way you could pull me down because you think I'm below you. It's no way. In order for you to try to pull a human being down, you think they above you. So let me put this in a basic form so you'll get it. When you put something on a wall, to pull it down off the wall, it got to be sitting above you in order for you to pull it down off the wall, right? It's above you. So in your mentality, in your mind, I'm above you in some area. That's why you're trying to pull me down. In order for me to lift you up, you got to be under me. I can't lift you up if you above me, right? Think about that now. So if I'm trying to pull you down, like pulling a painting down off the wall, it's above you. I only pull down what's over me. So when a human is trying to pull you down, in their mind, they think you above them, like that painting. You the painting. So that's why I'm trying to pull you down, because I think you're above me. If I think I'm above you, I can only uplift you. So all I do all day is try to uplift humans. I'm all the way at the top with God. I can't pull you down, because in order for me to pull you down, I got to think you better than God. You ain't bigger than God. You a human being. I don't got to pull you down on no level, shape, form. All I can do is uplift you. Come on up here where we at. This is beautiful. You see the world big. You are down there functioning with the devil, looking at petty shit, doing dumb shit. Man, level up here, man. And that's it. That's all it is. That's what it is, son. So that's the relationship with the Lord. You cannot, there's no way I can be a hater. And in order for me to pull you down, I got to think you are bigger than me and God. There ain't nothing bigger than God. And me, I'm with God. So all I can do is uplift you up here with us, yo. That's it. So you could tell a hater by the actions. But we'll get into that later, man. Remember, our history is something to be proud of. We ain't never did nothing to nobody. We built America to help these humans. Without slaves, where would America be? They wouldn't have the wealth they have. None of this shit you see would be here without us. That's free labor. If I had a store 100 years ago, Walmart start with one store, 100 years later I'm going to have a franchise, 100 stores. So it all start from this free labor. I got free workers. I don't got to pay them. You know how rich I'm going to be? Generations and generations not having to pay free workers. I got a Walmart. I don't got to pay none of the employees. For generations, I'm going to be rich as shit. Now, we need reparations, nigga. After 100 years, you don't think it's right to pay people 10% of the wealth y'all made? I robbed you for everything. We got rich off of it. You don't think it's right for the people to cut you a check, you and your family? Anybody that go against reparations is full of BS, son. Ask them that question. Somebody take everything you and your family had. Y'all was rich and wealthy. They took your money, got rich, super rich off it. You don't think you should get a check from that money that they got? Yes, that makes no sense at all, son. Hell yeah. So we're going to get our money. Everybody from Spain, Portugal, anybody took shit from America, we want to check, son. And they already sending back the artifacts to different places. Yeah, they took this statue from over here, these paintings, this stuff. They already giving it back. So it's not a fight about, we just gotta go at who owe us. Have them cut the check, son. Yo, y'all owe this bread. Anybody who was involved in that Spain, and they rich as shit right now. Trillionaires. They can own all type of shit. You wouldn't even imagine. They have no problem cutting a check. You just gotta figure out who owes us. And they gotta pay us, man. We want reparations, son. It's very simple. And all the people that stole from America back then and enslaved humans and did all that to blacks is super rich. They all trillionaires, billion, all of them is rich. We just want a small cut. We want reparations. Go build on this untouched land and be civil the way we originally are. All this war, colonizing, tricking, and the number 2 man, we don't do that. We got the dominant gene. We made the lead and rule. We the original man. We not here to fight, compete, tear you down. We the number 1. up here with the Lord. We here to uplift you, teach y'all how to be civil. We're not number two. So we don't play number two games. Remember that. You got the dominant gene. Reparations pay us. AirMusic.com. I'll get with y'all later, man.